Hello, it's July 7th, 2012, and welcome to another edition of Worldview Conversations. By way of announcements, Worldview Foundations would like to welcome Dr. Alexander Jacob. Dr. Jacob is a distinguished academic and scholar, an author of many books and publications, and an international speaker. He has spoken in Denmark last year, I believe. It was broadcast internationally. It's available on YouTube and was broadcast on VOR. His CV is posted on our website, www.wvfoundations.org, and there are now two of his contributing essays, one on Alfred Rosenberg, which is excellent. Dr. Jacob also has a new Rosenberg book out. We encourage you to purchase that book and to continue the effort of truth and intellectual justice. We will also be continuing our oral history project and interviewing former residents of the Third Reich and citizens of the Third Reich. I will be traveling on the road at the end of July and interviewing a former Sudeten German. I'm very excited about this interview. In advance of this interview, this person has forwarded me a memoir, a book of reminiscence that she has penned, and it is an outstanding booklet. She wrote it about 4 years ago of her experiences in the Sudetenland from about 1938 through the end of the war. She is a witness to the ethnic genocide perpetrated on the German population in the Sudetenland by the Czechs, and of course under the watchful eye of the Allies. So watch for that oral history. It will be posted on our website. The announcement and the initial information is on our website now. That takes place towards the end of the month. It will be posted over the following weekend as we get it all prepared and posted on the website. There will be additional information posted on our website regarding the Sudeten Germans and the Sudetenland in particular. Along those lines, we also drafted and completed and posted an online petition regarding German border justice. That is now online and available for you to go and sign. All you have to do is go to the website and sign your name online, and you can even make some comments. And the essence of this online petition calls for a review and return of traditional German provinces of Pomerania, Silesia, East Prussia, and the Sudetenland to Germany. Our premise is the acknowledgement that the taking of those provinces and the forcible removal of the German ethnic population was genocide and ethnic cleansing, as defined in subsequent United Nations and European Union resolutions as it related to other peoples, particularly in the former Yugoslavia. The forcible removal of ethnic populations from their traditional homelands. We're calling for a legal restoration of these German provinces and the acknowledgement that what was done by the United States, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union amounted to genocide. We're asking that the borders be readjusted according to 1938-39 lines. Including those borders that would have to be readjusted, the Eastern Polish, which would be the Eastern Polish and Ukrainian border, and the German-Czech Republic border, and of course the return of what is called the Kalinin Oblast, the Russian enclave that is the northern half of East Prussia, be returned to Germany as well. Interestingly, there is a lot of cultural revival in the old Königsberg, which is now Kaliningrad. The Russian architect general is restoring a lot of the old buildings to the German architectural splendor and rejecting the Soviet architecture. We believe that these provinces, which were historically German, and actually there is still a large number of ethnic Germans in these former provinces. They did not actually ethnically cleanse them all, and there is actually in Poland now, today, a Silesian movement to have the former German province of Silesia be an autonomous region in Poland, and we have posted that news story from Deutsche Welle on our website as well. So please sign our petition for German border justice. Read the text, the premise. It is completely based in law. We also discussed the fact that today's Germany is being asked to be an economic bailout bank for a lot of European countries, Greece and Spain and Italy, and yet there has been no discussion of making Germany whole for the stealing of its territory. Yet when the Soviet Union collapsed and the Berlin Wall fell and the Iron Curtain fell, a lot of prior nations' borders were adjusted. And as a matter of fact, they were adjusted back to the days of Third Reich treaties, such as a separate Czech Republic and a separate Slovakia. Touching briefly on the Sudetenland, the Sudetenland was annexed and transmitted to Germany by a legal treaty that was signed by France, Great Britain, and Germany and Italy legally by an international treaty. A year and a half before the war. It was not even acquired by Germany via the war, and yet after the war, the Allies essentially became the ultimate Indian giver and reneged on a treaty that they signed. In fact, Chamberlain was in full agreement. The British government and the French government was in full agreement prior to the war that the Sudetenland belonged rightfully with Germany, just like they agreed that Austria belonged with Germany as well. And yet the Anschluss was undone as well. We take the position that Austria should be returned to Germany as well, but that should be done by a plebiscite, we believe. So please sign our petition. There is a link on our website for German border justice, and also spread the word. Send the link to your various email lists. The more signatures, the better. We'd like to demonstrate that there is a lot more interest in this matter than what the politically correct Marxists would have you believe.